Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. What are we doing? Well, I was sitting at the house talking to Miss 2.0, and I was hungry for a hot dog, but nothing like a ballpark hot dog, right? So I had the thought that we would come and spend the night in a dugout, but I don't know if this is going to be a good one or not. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to hang a hammock. But with this dugout, you can see a house right there. There's a whole row of houses right down through there. All right. Oh, there goes a car. But there's another one right over there that I think might be better. Let me get over there. This is a baseball field that's in a community park. You can see a whole bunch of buildings down there. So when I walked up, I walked past all of those. I was just hurrying up to get up here because there was a break in the rain, but there's first base. All right, so let's walk on over to this one here. Yeah, there's a lot of water at home plate. I'm trying not to seem so obvious, so hopefully people will think if anybody sees me, they think that we're just taking a walk with our backpack. If anybody comes up to me, I'll just say, hey, I'm trying to get used to this thing, this backpack, so I'm just walking around. All right, so this is the other one. And I think this one might be better. Yeah, we do have a house right up there in the woods, and that's right behind me. You've got all those houses we were just talking about over there. I think this one's going to be better. Yeah, I already think this one's going to be better because you can only, I'm going to walk down this end. You can only see in this dugout if I'm close to this window right here. And you can see houses way up there on that hill. But if I have a little light or something like that, I don't think they're going to see us. Now, looking straight out, yeah. No houses. That's just part of the community park down there. And then the only houses we have are along that road. The only thing we're going to have to be concerned with is there is a curve in the road right up there. And maybe their headlights will shine in here. But if I'm staying back this way, I think we'll be good. Now, I do have the hammock. So I can get this off. I do have the hammock. I can make it work, I think, because we got a good solid post there. Maybe if I go around, well, I'll figure that out because I don't want to have to sleep on this narrow bench. Yeah, but we are going to cook on there. So there's a lot of dirt on the floor, mud, but it's all dried. So it doesn't look like the rain got in here. Yeah, so there's somebody walking. You can see him walking down the road there. All right, he didn't look this way, but you can see he's gonna wrap around that corner. I'm gonna hold off for a minute before I get my hammock set up. At least I think I can get my hammock in here. We'll see. Yeah, we had a small window in between the rain, but you can see it's starting to rain there in that puddle. Yeah, I'm gonna give it just a couple more minutes. I want it to get a little darker. So I do have my blow-up pad because I wasn't sure if we were going to have to go to ground, but I think I can make the hammock work. I'm trying to keep my voice down because those houses are, I can't see through there unless I stand on there, but let me go ahead and empty out my backpack a little bit and I will get that hammock strung up. Ooh, here's food. There's my strap. I think we're going to go over there first. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on an angle from over there to over here because that house is on the back side over there. I do have houses that way, but in that entrance. But if those headlights shine in, I want to be on this side of my hammock, sitting right over here. So I'm thinking of going on an angle. I've got enough strap Let me get it strapped up and then I'll bring it back. So I want the weight to be transferred around the strap and out the top of it. So I'm just gonna pull it the rest of the way out. Yeah, one of the things we're gonna have to really be cautious with is our lighting. Anytime we go to turn the light on, but I have stuff I can keep pretty low. I wonder if this would go all the way across. Yeah, I've got plenty. Okay, I think we're all adjusted. So this is just the hammock. I do have the under quilt that we're gonna put on. I decided not to pack them both together because if I had to go to the ground, I was gonna use the under quilt, lay it on the ground, and then get my top quilt on under that. Yeah. So it looks like there's a light on the end of that building over there. So that's gonna be a night light. So I don't think that'll shine too much in here. Man, I gotta watch standing too close over there if those houses are right up that end. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and put the top quilt on. Yeah, you can hear the rain hitting the metal roof right there. So we're supposed to get an inch of rain throughout today. We've already gotten some. You can see all the puddles in the field. You know, some people ask, how can you tell if you got your strap right? So they say if you hold your fingers like this, it should go between your thumb and your finger. So according to that, I've got to drop it a little bit. So I'll probably do that. Okay, there goes another car down around. We're gonna watch them go around the corner. So I don't mind them going that way. It's when they come this way. Oh, he's going really slow. Why? Yeah, I can't tell if he stopped down there in the park. There are dog walkers that come in this area. But why would you walk your dog in the rain? I guess some people do. What should I do? Yeah, I can't tell if he parked because it goes down over a hill right over there. Yeah, well, let me see if I can go ahead and sit in this. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, nice. Oh, I even got an armrest right here. Yeah, and it is raining, but we're out of the rain, which is perfect. Yeah, well, maybe I'll spin and lay down for a second. Oh yeah. So right at this level, my eyes, I have to lift my head up to see out the window. Well, not window, but out of the cage. And I think if I keep this out like that, I can't see the road laying here. But when it gets dark, and probably nobody will look to see we're in that door. Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm just gonna pull my gear out. I wanna get it out of the bag, get everything we're gonna need out. Well, I think it's time for dinner. Let's get dinner cooked. Okay, it's getting hard to see. I got the Olight O bulb right here, and there is a screw right here, or a nail. I'm gonna stick it on there. I'm only gonna film, when I'm filming, I'm only gonna have the light on. So when I'm cooking and stuff, this is what we're having. Hey, we're at the ballpark. Oh, I got it upside down. So we're gonna have ballpark franks. There's 8 of them in here. I don't think I'm gonna eat 8 of them, but oh, you never know because we got 8 buns. I didn't bring enough mustard. All right, I'm gonna turn the light out quick. This is a lot cleaner than that abandoned building I slept in last week, right? If you didn't see that, there's a thumbnail. That was last Thursday's video. Yeah, so I moved the light from up there because it was kind of, you could see it out there, but nobody's out that way. Yeah, but I don't want somebody coming up over that bank and seeing it going, hey, what's over there? So I've got it set on top of the backpack. If I hear a car coming up there, I'll turn it off. But we got to get cooking. So I've got the fire maple. We're going to turn this into the, we're not going to use the pot. We're going to break it down and use the other components so we can set a pot on top of it, because we also got baked beans and they're in the pot over there. But we're going to have ballpark hot dogs. So that was Miss 2.0's idea. All right. So it's not dark yet. It's getting there. The camera's making it look a little bit lighter. You can see bluish right here, but that's just because this is gray paint. But it's cloudy, very, very overcast. It's not going to be a clear sky tonight. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. It's raining lightly, but let me go ahead and get my fire maple pot fired up. So I'm going to get it all pulled out here. Ooh, keep it down, keep it down. All right, let me get it assembled. So like I said, we're not going to use our pot. We are going to use the piece that comes with it, so you can expand this out and then it just sets on top of there and then we can start cooking. Yeah, like I said, definitely going to have to keep my voice down until I really, really know what's going on here. But it's definitely getting darker. So you give it a twist, the top is locked on. We're ready to fire things up. Let me get my hot dogs ready though. So I've got the hammock and underquilt blocking my light right here. So you cannot see my light out the front at all. You can only see it out that side, but I'm blocking it from, I believe, the opening there. Hot dogs, gotta get them out still. Yeah, the rain's definitely picking up. I'm gonna boil water, drop some dogs in there, and then while the water's hot, I'm gonna put this in there, this is our bean vino. I'm gonna probably leave them in the bag, stick them in the hot water, and let them heat up that way. That way I don't mess this pot up. All right, we'll just put our lid on there. Yep, she's a boiling. Let me turn that down. So this has little drain holes here. So if you were doing noodles or something like that, there's little, oh, they are plumped up. All right, so I got to get my beans out into that water because we are gonna just heat it up right in the bag. Give that a try. So I just opened it up and we're just gonna set this whole thing right down in there. But I gotta get my hot dogs out first. Oh, I think I'll put them in that lid. So the back of my spork has a knife, a serrated knife. So I'm just gonna give the hot dogs a jab and stick them right on my little lid. I could fold that down a little bit, but I think we're just gonna go like that. And then I'll stir them every once in a while. Yep, that'll work. I just gotta make sure I don't hit this handle. But I've got our orange gas lantern from Fire Maple, so we're going to go ahead and get that out, get that put on here. That way we got kind of like a candle lit lantern light as well. Even though it looks bright, that Olight O bulb, the cameras make it look brighter than what it is. And like I said, I've got the hammock right here. So we're on the back side of the hammock, block wall, hammock. Beans are boiling. We're gonna be eating soon. I have stirred these beans a couple of times already. We're just gonna stir them up again one last time. I just gotta get our hot dog buns yet. All right, so behind me, you can see it's pitch black. I'll show you out there after a bit, but this is a little mustard container that Emma Brown sent us. So I chopped up some onions before we came out here. Because I like hot dogs with mustard and onions. I forgot. All right, so I've got my bowls. I did grab the other fire maple pan. I'm gonna use that as a plate. I got the hot dogs sitting on top of the pot with the hot water. So I'm just grabbing them off of there. Oh, they warmed up nice because they had cooled off a little bit. Oh, don't want to break my bun. Split it. Oh, I did. Okay. That should be good. Onions and mustard next. There you have it. Ooh, boy, those onions smell good. So I love them with raw onions and mustard. Bet you're gonna run out and be hungry for a hot dog. Yeah, let's see if they taste like we're at a ballpark, because we're at a ballpark. All right. Yum. Hot dogs always get the 2.0 approval. Yep. Oh, that's good. Oh, and I got 3 of them. All right, here we go. We're gonna have some of our baked beans. We ate one of the hot dogs already. Man, it's definitely starting to rain more. When it's raining and the rain's hitting the tin on the roof, I feel like I can talk a little bit louder. Yep. I'm not going to show you the beans. You know what baked beans look like. I'm having trouble seeing them. Oh, love them baked beans. Wow, they're really good. So this is a little, just a basic grocery bag. Open it up. So if I don't have a Ziploc bag big enough for trash, I bring a regular grocery bag. But what I do with them for packing, in my backpack, I've got about 8 or 9 of them. I just take them and I wrap them around my finger, just like that. Slide them off, and then roll the ends back inside of itself, so you have a little knot, a little trash bag knot. All right, so I usually keep those in my shoulder. So that's Tony's 2.0 tip of the day. Yeah, so let's get our trash bag started so we can throw our baked bean bag in there. Yeah, definitely raining more. So that's the buildings just past the outfield there. We're still sitting in the dugout. I'll just pan you around here. So we're going to be looking to the left. This is how dark it is right out of the door. You can see one light just going away, and that's right out of the door. So let me see if I can get my Olight O bulb on just for a second. So you can see right there's the dugout. So I'll go back around. It's really dark. And then those are the buildings down there. I don't want to have this light on too long. But so far, so good. We're done eating. I don't have anything for dessert, but I might go ahead and make my breakfast now. So I just grabbed our Ziploc bag. I have oatmeal in here, and then I just pulled this out. This came in a box from Stitch. It's freeze-dried mangoes. Now, if you saw the mall, the abandoned mall camp, car camp, I ate a product called Delicioats. Man, were they good. It was cherry chocolate. I ate them in the morning. Didn't have to prepare anything because you cold soak them overnight. So you add water and soak them overnight. What I thought, because I've got more of those coming, and there's a link in the description down below if you want to see all their flavors. But what I'm going to do is I've just got regular oatmeal. It's actually the steel cut oatmeal. So I'm going to pour these in this bag. Some mangoes. It's not going to be as good as Delicioats, I can already tell. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of our hot dog water into the bag, stir it up, seal it back up, and then store it overnight. And they'll all swell up, because if it's going to be nice, there's going to be dog walkers. In the morning, I want to break this down real quick, get it into the bag. Should I make coffee? Maybe instant coffee. I do have stuff for a pour over, but we'll see in the morning. But I'm going to go ahead and make our breakfast now. Sprinkle on a little bit of mango. Okay, there you have it. It looks a little runny. It'll swell up overnight. So we're just going to set that right there for now. And I got to get my trash in my trash bag. All right, we just had our live. That was a lot of fun. People jumping on from the Netherlands and Camp Like a Bune from Belgium, jumping on, and just Texas and Arizona and all over the United States, California. So really, really appreciated all y'all coming on. And Debbie Hills, thank you so much for that super chat. Like I said, that's going to be used for me to go down to Florida for the Hang Con. Yeah, so that's going to be a hammock event down in Florida that Stitch and I are going to go to. Stitch, thanks for jumping on, because you were my moderator tonight. And I don't go live very often, like never, during a stealth camp, but was encouraged by quite a few to do it, so that's why we did it. All right, I'm going to turn my light back down. You can hear all of the rain. Yeah, and so I get it down to just a small candlelight. Hey guys, we got water coming in the one dugout door down here. That's our only door. It's raining a lot harder, but you can see the mark there. So when we did our live about an hour ago, that wasn't like that. It was just a little wet right over there. But you can see the rain hitting the little puddle that's building up, and it kind of all slopes this way. No wonder it's all muddy in here. At least most of it's dry. I gotta watch stepping in that. Yeah, you can see the baseball field's flooded too. Yeah, it's been coming down for quite some time. Very hard. Very, very hard. Looks, you can't see it, but that whole field is flooded. Wow. So it might be a little tricky getting out of the hammock in the morning if this whole thing floods. We'll see. So I just walked down to this end. Now on this end, you can see how close. There's some bleachers right there. You can see how close the houses are. Oh, they still got their Christmas tree lights up. Yep. You see the ones way off in the distance. Yeah, rain is still coming down. Yeah, so I have my head leaning up against here. So I just turned the light on a little bit so you can see. I think I'm getting ready to turn in. Yeah. I hear a vehicle. think it's coming down this road. Yeah. No cars have come from that way, so I can't tell if they can see in here with their headlights when it shines through. But I think we'll be good. All right, I got to get my top camping blanket out, and then next time I talk to you, I'm going to be in the hammock going to bed. All right, so I am in the hammock, and I can swing myself. I got my one leg out of the hammock over on the bench where everybody sits, and I can just push it. But if I push it too far, I run into that. Yeah, so all right, I'm going to swing my foot up, and it's going to be lights out. The rain's just off and on. I can hear it. Oh, and the water's creeping. We might have to get up a little bit later. I'll have to look before I put my foot down because it's coming in the door. But we're up off the ground. Good thing we did the hammock instead of the sleeping pad. We'd be all wet right now. All right, well, lights out until something happens. Yeah, I just got up a second ago. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Look at that. Look how much water's there. Yeah, there's a lot of water came in. But good news, it stopped raining. It's just really foggy. I gotta get my light off, but it's so early in the morning, I don't think anybody's gonna notice. Yeah, some big puddles. All right, I'm going back to bed. Sounds like a big truck. That's a big white trash truck right there. Oh, I heard that noise. Oh. Yeah, you can see that trash truck going right over there. Ooh, I heard that. Time to get up. Yeah. So, that trash truck going down the road. I heard that coming up the road, and I'm like, what is that noise? There's the trash truck. So it's 8 o'clock. It's a little after 8. You can hear my voice. Better be woke up by a trash truck than be woke up by somebody else. All right, well, bird under that top quilt. It was nice and warm, sleeping. First thing I gotta do, I gotta get this tore down. So I'll get this tore down quick, and we'll make some coffee. Oh, how's our oats? Looks like all the water seeped up, but oh man, there's a lot of mud here. So that's why this is all muddy through here. It's because when it rains, it drains right over here. So let me get this hammock tore down. Then it's going to be time to eat. But as long as we have our stuff all packed away. Yeah, this is the kind of mud, if you get it on your feet, it just cakes on there. It's all sticky. So I'm trying not to step in it. Oh, there's our oats and our mango. Oh, that's nice and thick. Put that there. So, am I gonna do a pour over, French press? We can do just about anything. But we're definitely gonna make some coffee. I don't think we're gonna have instant. Let me get that set up. So we're gonna use our burner again. So this is the fire maple. This is a 600 ml gooseneck spout. And you say, well, why are we having a gooseneck? Because we're gonna use our coffee brew buddy. We're gonna stick that on top of our cup. We're gonna stick a bunch of coffee in it, and then we're gonna do a quick pour over. All right, I'm gonna do it in my travel mug. That way we can get out of here with our coffee and get the day started. Coffee's almost done, or our hot water's almost done. I just heard a truck go up that little road right over there. So you can see how close those houses are. Yeah. But walking over the other side here, yeah, that's just a lot of mud. So definitely don't want to step in that. But right over here, it's one of those houses. That's a big white house right there on the corner. So that's that bend. That's where we're gonna come down and around. Yeah, I haven't seen any dog walkers yet. Yeah, water's not gonna take too long at all. Fill that up with some coffee. All right, we're boiling. Oh, that's hot water. So this gooseneck pot or kettle lets you just pour out the water very easily. So it comes right up out of the bottom there. We're just pouring it over our grinds. Gonna let it drip down through there. Yeah, that's done. So let that seep down a little bit more. So there's our oats. It's not Delicioats. It's just our own kind. Oh, with the mango, it's nice and cool too. Let's get a spoonful. Yeah, you can see those oats just overnight just thicken up. It's absorbed all the water. Still nice and cool. Didn't freeze because it only got down to 43 last night, so it wasn't bad at all. Oh, that's good. So those mangoes, they were freeze dried. They plumped right up. Yeah. Oh. Gotta make sure I don't talk too loud. Very good. Oh, there's birds are out chirping and flying around. They're liking this little bit warmer weather. I can't believe it's gonna be New Year's Eve in 3 days, and it's 43 degrees out. At least that's what they said it was gonna be this morning. Feels like it. Yeah, there's our coffee. All right, well, I'm gonna take my first sip of my coffee. Then we gotta get our trash bag right there and get our grinds in there to take along with us. Salute, good morning. That smells good. Almost too hot to drink, so I gotta let that cool off. I'm gonna eat my rest of my oats, and I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, just finishing my coffee. You can see there's somebody over there walking. So we gotta get going here pretty soon. So just finishing up my coffee. I'm gonna see which way they're going, and then we're gonna get on out of here. Okay, we're all packed up. Good thing I put the coffee in the travel mug, because we're gonna travel with it. Yeah, like I said, getting too busy around here. I want to get out. It was a good idea to pack down the hammock this morning. All right, so this was a great camp. I enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed it, especially for the end of the year, being 43 degrees. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Just check to make sure the coast is clear, because I don't want them to hear the music. All right, cue that music. There it is. All right, well, hey, thanks a lot for coming along. Remember, it's just one adventure at a time, and if you can't get out and have your own adventure, keep coming along with me. I think we're having an awesome time. Well, I want to say thank you to everyone that has supported the channel this year by watching and viewing. So, if you haven't yet, you've just been a visitor, why don't you go ahead and make it permanent? Go ahead and hit the like button, and then also maybe the subscribe, and keep coming along with us for the rest of all of next year. Maybe even make a comment down in the comment section what we should be doing next. All right. Well, hit that notification bell. You never know what we're going to be doing next. All right. So Tony 2.0 with his travel coffee out. All right. We'll see you on the next random adventure.